Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Asgardian Thor, and I hope everybody's having a great Woden's Day. So, just wanted to give my thoughts on the Dark Aether Camo Challenge. I thought it was fun. It was a different variation of what we're used to in the past. For example, Black Ops Cold War. I was doing most of my grinding on the first map, and I would just kind of bail out to round 20. So I'd gather all the zombies together, and it would take about 3 hours per gun. All the guns, either launchers, sniper rifles, and it could honestly get kind of tiring. You could knock out. I think I was knocking out a couple, like 2-3 guns a day after I finished the Dark Matter Ultra Camo, and it would kind of get a little bit of a drag, and that's kind of what I want to talk about this game, the kind of little bit of a drag feel. Although I felt like there was a lot of cool aspects about it, like being able to get the perks at level 1 for free. I enjoyed the strength of the weapons, so I could get my guns done by round 15. Sometimes I had to go to round 16. Definitely not worth to go past that, but you can get all the challenges done. The 20 Storm Kriegers, the 100 Boom Schreiers, and everything else that you need done within those rounds. Now, what I didn't like is that it kind of took a little bit of time to get to a position to where I would have to grind, which would be like maybe I would have to speed up the rounds till I get to like round 11, 12, and then I could do the serious grinding. So by around 10, 11, 12, I was already half done with my kills, maybe even 25 eliminations, and I tried to be as efficient as possible. So if it took me maybe 130 kills in the beginning to get enough resource to pack my gun, so I can work on the 4,000 elimination kills. I would be done by that, halfway done, or a little bit more. Like I said, 2,500 kills by around 10. 11, 12, and then from that point, once your gun's pack 3, you have all your perks, you have your armor, which is very useful. It would take about 45 minutes to finish the rest of it. So if I finish either the 2,000 extra kills or the 1,500 extra kills, or sometimes the 2,300 extra kills that you would need. That kind of just getting to that place was kind of a little tedious, especially doing the sniper rifles and the marksman rifles. That was kind of a bit of a pain, but all in all, this was nothing compared to the multiplayer experience, which I had already talked about, grinding the atomic camo on that. So this was kind of fun in the sense that it was just a little different. You had to go through the portals. You got the different game modes in there. It was just different than, like I said, all the other previous zombies. I did almost completed the camos for Black Ops 4 for the zombies, but when they started releasing those DLC weapons, you kind of had to either pay for them to get the weapon crates, and I had finished all of the base weapons. But then I wouldn't have unlocked the Dark Aether Camo there. I did get a multiplayer, but not in for zombies. So that was frustrating in Black Ops 4, that you had to also get the weapons, the DLC weapons, and they're extremely hard to get. Couldn't get them through challenges or stuff like that. And I had gotten back into gaming and doing these camo grinds halfway through that game's life already. So I was already kind of on the tail end. Was happy I was able to accomplish the multiplayer. But as far as the zombie camos, it's just a bunch of grinding. You gather all your zombies, and gather about 20, 30 of them, and then just blast them, train them, gather them, blast them. And it was the same thing. So this was a little bit different. You know, you could post in different spots. You didn't have to train them. They would just kind of come to you. And a lot of video footage that I put, you see me either shooting down a hallway or just in a central position so the zombies could come to you. So that was kind of cool, and kind of bad too at the same time, because you're just standing there and then you can't pause the game. So that was a major downside. You know, I'm streaming and I have people saying, "Hey, man, you deserve that the restroom break after that." After that round, you know, it's like 45 minutes. You know, he's like, "Man, this is great sleep material." So I was helping the guy sleep, and it is what it is. They should have added a pause feature. Not quite sure why that wasn't added. And I got kicked out of a game one time because I had to run to the bathroom, and you know, so that sucks. And that means you have to restart the game, and you know, get the resources to pack your gun again, and then gonna go through the same process. So it's kind of a pain. What I did like about the game is that you would have the red guns from the box or the Stormkrugers, and most of the times they had the 7 weapon attachments, which is one of the challenges for the weapons. So that was pretty cool to be able to double dip. It's like, okay, well, I just need like maybe 10 boom strikers or whatever, but in the meantime, I'm going to be spending my time on this other weapon that I just picked up that I have to do, and that's going to cut the time for that guns game. And the most I've done was 3 gold guns in one game, but it was like a 4-hour game. So it's possible. You can definitely do it, but it was a grind no matter what. I think the Cold War multiplayer was a grind because it's challenging. You're dealing with real people, so that's kind of more of a grind in that sense. Definitely a more achievable thing to feel proud of, because there are a lot of things beyond your control in multiplayer. You know, you're facing other players. You're not facing AIs. But then for Dark Aether, it's like, oh, well, I mean, man, props that you grinded through a lot of those slow rounds and kind of the tedious thing of getting the gun gold. And, you know, I still rank the atomic camo higher. Multiplayer camos will always mean a bit more to me, just because of that, you know, you're facing real people as opposed to killing a whole bunch of more people. But I mean, they're AIs, you know, I mean, you should be able to knock those out, but it's just a matter of not falling asleep and them killing you, because it's a grind no matter what. It's a grind no matter what. So I was happy to finish both grinds, and I did it both in Black Ops Cold War, and maybe I'll have to show some footage of the stuff. I know I posted the C58 video. As you can see, I have my DM Ultra Camo on that, and I love that camo. It's awesome, and I like this atomic camo that I'm also rocking in for Warzone now. So those are my thoughts on the Dark Aether Camo, and if you guys are still grinding out, man, best of luck to you. I hope all my videos have been helping, whether it's multiplayer, whether it's in zombies. I hope that my guides have been helping you guys out. Thank you guys for the feedback and everything else. And if you like the content, like what I'm pushing out, you know, drop a like, you know, consider dropping a sub, you know, just so you can have those notifications on every time I post a new video. I try to post videos all the time, but I do have full-time work as a musician. I give guitar lessons, but I'll be posting a video about who is the Asgardian Thor in a later video. But until next time, horns up and